What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and the other day law enforcement released a statement in the Quinton Simon case basically talking about how difficult the search for Quinton has been, but they also provided another piece of information that really made me happy. It really made me confident that maybe, just maybe, we will get to the bottom of what is happening here, because they said that there was no scheduled end date for the search for Quinton Simon, meaning that they did not know how long they would be in this landfill searching for Quinton, but at this moment, there was no end in sight. They had no scheduled end date. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It looks as if that has changed, because now, according to a recent statement, the search for Quinton Simon within that landfill will end on December 9th, and then they will reevaluate their investigation. I don't know if they will reevaluate and then they will still decide to search more within that landfill, or if they will reevaluate and this case will go cold. I don't know what's going to happen. But I can say that I'm not trying to talk down about law enforcement here, because I appreciate the job they're doing, but never within this case did they ever really tried to give anyone a sense of hope or security. It seems as if they never provided, I don't know even the words to say, but they never provided hope. It seems like since day one of this search for Quinton Simon in that landfill, they were basically telling everyone, hey, we're probably not going to find him. Chances are we'll never find him. These searches hardly ever work out. And, you know, I understand being realistic, and I appreciate someone who is honest, even when they're being brutally honest. So I appreciate the fact that they're being honest here, but at the same time, I don't know how to feel about it, because I feel like they have been negative, like just giving out negative energies about this search since it began. Don't get me wrong, I think they're doing an amazing job. You know, shouts out to everyone who is out there digging through heaps of trash looking for evidence. I understand that, and I appreciate that. But what I'm saying here is, while they may be doing a great job at searching for Quinton, whoever is talking to the media, they aren't doing that great of a job. Usually in these cases, you would see them, providing reassurance. No matter what, we're going to find Quinton. Even if they know that they're full of it, even if they know that the odds are stacked up against them, usually you hear law enforcement talking with some form of confidence that they're going to find, whoever, and they're going to get to the bottom of whatever. Yet in this Quinton Simon case, I feel like since the beginning, it's been, this is a tough task and we'll probably never find him. And, chances are we'll never find him. And and it's just like they keep reiterating that they'll never find him, but they never give anyone the confidence that they will find him. So, I'm big on energies and what energies you put out in the universe. And when it comes to this case, there hasn't been much positive energy put out in the universe that Quinton will be found. And another thing that I find odd is just like last week, you released a statement saying that, we don't have a scheduled end date for the search for Quinton. And that was the one thing that I've heard, within the month that they've been searching out there. That is the one thing that I heard that gave me a little bit of encouragement. That made me feel like, man, we may get to the bottom of this. And then a few days later, you provide the scheduled end date for when you're leaving the search for Quinton. So it was like that statement last week, it wasn't needed, because you basically tell everyone, hey, don't worry, we don't have an end date for this search. And then 5 days later, you're like, hey, don't worry, turns out we do have an end date for this search. So I don't know what's going to happen. And I've been getting extremely frustrated in this case, because from the outside looking in, it seems as if we have gotten nowhere at all. Don't get me wrong. The protesters have kind of been shut down. They've been making moves on that end. Yet as far as this investigation goes, to me, it doesn't seem like Leilani is any closer to jail now than she was 30 days ago. So when they end this search on the 9th, I don't know if they're going to reevaluate the situation, and maybe they decide, hey, we need to go out here to this landfill for another couple of weeks. But then again, they've already been out there for a long time. Is there even a chance that they will still find something? Is there still even a chance that they will find something? They have been out there for weeks. But maybe this is, in ways, sort of a blessing in disguise. Because, I mean, looking at the case, it seems like all energy and efforts are put on this landfill, right? Maybe it's time for them to step back and reevaluate the situation. Maybe it's time for them to start doing some actual investigation work. You know, I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, but we have had basically a live view of Quinton Simon's home for months now, and it doesn't seem like the FBI are pulling up over there. Investigators aren't pulling up over there asking questions still. It's been calm over there, in fact. So I would like to see investigators start to dig their heels into this case, start to ask questions, start going around, go interview people again, do something. So hopefully, like I said, this is a blessing in disguise, but it's bad news, and there's no denying that it's bad news. Because December 9th is right around the corner. It might seem like a long time from now, and yes, we do have another couple of weeks, but I'm not confident that they're going to find anything between now and then. But let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's put positive energies out into the universe that something is found. We are heading into the holidays. I mean, it's weird, but hopefully we can find something out now. You know what I mean? As opposed to later. Maybe like a little Christmas gift. And I know that's weird to say that, but it would be truly a blessing at this point. You know, if you understand this case and where we're at in this case, it would truly be a blessing for them to find some type of evidence or to find any trace of anything that could have happened to Quinton or any trace of Quinton. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all in the next video.